Doctor Doom could have wiped out the Avengers in minutes. So the real question isn't how they survive, but why he lets them live. Because the Avengers aren't his enemies, they are his tools. And Avengers Doomsday is the movie where we realize that too late. Doom doesn't start this war by attacking Earth. He starts it by making the Avengers choose not between good and evil, but between losing everything or working for him. That's why they are still alive. Think about this. If Doom's goal was domination, Thor would already be dead. If it was revenge, Steve's story would have ended quietly off screen. And if it was destruction, the multiverse would already be ashes. But Doom does none of that. Instead, he waits. Because Doom doesn't conquer worlds with power, he conquers them with leverage. Here is the first uncomfortable truth. Doom doesn't see the Avengers as heroes, he sees them as infrastructure. They are the only beings who can move freely across collapsing realities. They are trusted everywhere. They are powerful enough to survive incursions, but moral enough to hesitate. That hesitation is the key. Because Doom needs someone to do the things he can't be seen doing. And this is where the movie gets dark. Doom doesn't threaten the Avengers directly, he targets what comes after them. Their children, their legacies, their future. Not because he is cruel, but because he understands something the Avengers don't. The multiverse doesn't care about heroes, it cares about continuity, and children are continuity. We have already seen Doom speaking to Franklin Richards, not fighting him, not imprisoning him, talking. That should terrify you. Because Franklin isn't just powerful, he is a multiversal constant. And once Doom understands that, he understands everyone. This is where Doomsday really begins. Doom approaches the Avengers one by one, not as a conqueror, but as a problem solver. A collapsing reality here, an incursion there, a universe that needs saving. And every time an Avenger accepts the mission, Doom wins something. A pathway stabilized, a rival eliminated, a fragment of reality secured. The Avengers think they are preventing disaster. They are actually building Doom's empire. That's why the movie feels scattered. Different teams, different locations, different battles that don't seem connected. They are. Doom isn't assembling the Avengers, he's deploying them. And this explains something huge. Why Doom doesn't kill Thor immediately. Thor isn't just muscle, he is a symbol. The last god who still believes strength can fix everything. Doom lets Thor fight, lets him win, lets him believe. Until the moment Doom needs to prove a point. Because when Thor finally falls, it won't be random, it will be surgical. Thor's death won't say Doom is stronger. It will say something worse. Strength no longer matters. Now see what happens next. The Avengers start to realize the pattern. They start to push back. They start to ask questions. And Doom leads them. Because by then, it's already done. Battleworld isn't created at the end of Doomsday. It's revealed. So Battleworld isn't Doom's throne. It's his trap. A reality stitched together from dying universes. Stabilized by the Avengers themselves, held together by their sacrifices. Every mission they completed, every world they saved, all of it was laying the foundation. This is why Doom doesn't rush, because Doom isn't racing toward victory. He's waiting for inevitability. By the time Avengers understand what Battleworld really is, they will realize there is no way out, only rules. Serve Doom, or watch themselves disappear from existence. And that's the most terrifying part. Some Avengers will choose him not because they believe in Doom, but because they believe in family. Others will resist, and Doom will let them, because resistance makes the system stronger. See, Avengers Doomsday isn't about heroes losing a fight. It's about heroes realizing they already lost the moment they agreed to play Doom's game. So if Doctor Doom doesn't want the Avengers dead, what does he want them to become? Cause whatever it is, it leads straight to Secret Wars. And there is no path left that doesn't.